Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Sunset Motel Indie Spotlight Game of the Week. I'm your host Thor and I'm back again with another indie banger here on the antonline Indie Spotlight of the Week. So, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. You might be asking yourself, Thor, what are you doing back here? What game are you playing? Is it a Battle Royale indie game? No, it's actually, if you've been with us on this journey for a little while now, you'll remember that I got to play that Monster Care Simulator game, What Does Nurse Joy Do Behind the Scenes? And through that, I kind of got a little bit of love and appreciation for that dopamine hit when it comes to like doing chores and fixing a place up and having a place of business. It's really not a game that I game genre that I gravitate towards. So I figured I'd stop by. A very kind developer reached out to, hey, antonline, if you want to check out the game, we'd love to for you to sit down and check out the Sunset Motel, baby. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to hang out with you guys for about 30 minutes, fix some windows, break some doors, and make this place a little bit of a nicer, a shindig of sorts. So I've actually got to play a little bit of a slot already, but I'm going to jump into a new game and really just kind of get down on the Sunset Motel, baby, and maybe tell a couple stories along the way. Fun fact, while this does have palm trees in the background, but I did actually, as a child with my folks, head on to Route 66 and stay at some pretty sketchy motels when we went out there, and so this is a kind of a callback to those days for sure. We got the cactuses out there. I would like to say this is out near Arizona or something, like maybe a little Utah. Maybe a little Utah. Can I pet that dog? But little Sunset Motel, baby. Imagine you get this as your inheritance, and then you need to do this. So okay, I'm going to let's see if I can do options and help. General gameplay. Let's do. I'll keep Mr. Old Boy, but I'm gonna kind of speed through the first part of this, even though I've already done it. All right. Let's do this.
I hope you can restore the
Let's go ahead and get that fire extinguisher out, baby. First of all, big shout out to the developers. This already 15 minutes in, I'm just like, oh yeah, I already felt that fabled dopamine hit of cleaning up place. It's fun because I actually hate cleaning in real life. I don't like doing chores. I don't like cleaning. I'd rather just play. I always feel like I have to do something, right? As a grown up and as an adult, I yearn for the days of being a little kid and just watching my cartoons, playing my Nintendo, Game Boy Advance SP, and living the good life. And now it just feels like I've just got to do everything. I don't get a spare second just to relax. So, but weirdly enough, I actually really like these games. I found myself drawn to these kind of games. Oh yes, I need to vacuum. The all-important vacuum. Here we go. And already, the developers know a thing or two about the suck, right? So getting that XP, one of the things that stuck out to me already off the bat is a skill tree. And something that, if you managed to see my playthrough of a game about digging a hole that I really enjoyed, was that just gradual increase on what you're able to actually do as a player, right? So as you get XP or you get better tools and equipment, the things that you normally struggled with or took a little while, they could be automated, or they could just be better at doing the things, right? So then you do the things faster in that gameplay loop, that treadmill of sorts. And I really like it. I really like that kind of feeling. And so first of all, you just got to absolutely chuck. Here we go. Boom. Easy. Little Jordan from the edge. Little black mamba. Boom, baby. Oh, lordy. You got to love it. All right. I don't know. I don't know if I could. Okay, absolutely nailed that one. I don't know if I could be a tavern person.
Bins regularly and empty them.
Check the garbage bin. The garbage bin.
Bins create a bad appearance.
I got it. Throw the garbage away. I'm liking the smooth jazz here. I've been on a jazz kick lately, even though I have a strong distaste of jazz. But for video games, like, it depends on where the jazz is, right? If I'm playing a video game, that's totally okay. But if I'm like out somewhere, I do not want to listen to jazz. Weird how that goes.
And you need to complete the rest of the to-do list.
Oh yes. Now we've got to-do lists. I love to-do lists. Let's see. Wait, do I have enough for? I do not have enough for my first skill point here. Oh yeah, very satisfying. Very satisfying here. We like that. We sub to these. Nice little effects on the nice. Oh, look at that XP. Yes. 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 I think there's something subconscious about breaking things and just making things clean. Because I know whether I'm sitting down doing a recording or just working on my own stuff, like if I know my place is nice and clean, it's just like zug dopamine. And the developers absolutely nailed that feeling. Okay. By the way, just so everybody knows, this is what the room looks like now. But I have a feeling it's gonna look a lot better. It's gonna be looking a lot better. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and repair that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I like that. I like it. Nice. We definitely got to tear this wallpaper out. I don't know. I have a thing. One of the things that I have a thing. No, I really like abandoned structures. I go onto Reddit. You'll never see a more vial of scum and infamy on that Reddit. But I like watching the abandoned Reddits. And so for me, going out west, I always got to see like a really abandoned like places. And I love that. I absolutely love that. So this is kind of harkening me back to those days. Okay, so we need some paint. Let's get some paint out here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's grab that. Now let's grab some paint here. Don't mind if I do. What do we want to do, folks? What do we want to paint? So I'm feeling like a little Adobe, like kind of like rustic feeling. I'm thinking of an orange here, and then we got some words here that I just don't know. Early taberna. I'm thinking taberna. I'm thinking we go with the tabernae. The developers are gonna be like, that is not that word at all. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go. I have very fond memories of whether it was The Sims. So I'm going to show my age here, but does anybody remember the Scholastic Book Fair back in the day? Oh, the you'd grab a 20. Your parents would give you a 20. In my case, they'd probably give me more like a 10. And I would go in there like a king. I'd walk out with Roller Coaster Tycoon, maybe even The Sims on a good day. And you were a king with that $10. And this is bringing me back. This is bringing me back to the Scholastic Book Fair kind of days. Ooh, okay. Again, I think there's just something in there with my brain. The brain that zug. I want to make a roller coaster. I want to make a house, right? And so, ooh, it feels good. Character, this is for more money. This is for repairs. This is for furniture. I know I'm going to be buying some furniture soon. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and boom, baby. Yes. Yes, I like it. I'm feeling I'm in the Midwest, right? You gotta have those kind of nice oranges, right? People out here, I feel like that orange is gonna kind of light the room up. I'm gonna use that. I will say, controversially, I think interior decoration is a scam. I mean, I don't know. People that spend like $10,000 to hire somebody for like 10 minutes to come in and be like, oh, the feng shui is all wrong. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I don't know. I haven't really talked to myself about how I feel about people charging exorbitant amounts for people to come in and be like, hey, we redecorated your place. Now you're going to have better karma. I don't know. It's just not I feel like it's just a good or a bad, you know what I mean? Or okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know my thoughts on it. I don't know my thoughts on it. You got to get some nice. So with a little bit of a darker color on the orange here, we're looking for potentially a lighter base on the we got marble here. Marble would be okay. How much of marble? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Let's do that, and then let's go switch back to our handsies. And then yeah, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that sound design. Developers, great job with the sound design, baby. It just clunk, clunk. It just feels good. It just feels good, baby. Yeah, you know, I'm thinking this looks a little clean here. I would stay in this. I like it. Yeah. Don't mind if I do. Okay, go back in here. I'm gonna have to buy a couple of these boxes for sure. Yeah, I'm liking it. Ooh, yeah. Little orange and white. I get on board of that. I think this is somebody in the comments gonna be like, what is this absolute atrocious video room you got going on here, my friend? All right, let's go ahead and grab another one. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go ahead. I wish I could hold it down though. I would do, maybe that's a talent and get it like, that would be fun. I want to definitely hold this down and kind of like, because I know you could do something similar to that with the hammer. So maybe that's a thing. Maybe the developers have already thought of that. Maybe they're on the next level. Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels good. I like this. It's clean. And when I go to a hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, I want it to be clean, baby. I don't even want to I don't want to think about who's done what where. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. I am not that guy. Ooh, Tab actually buys that as well. Okay, we're gonna do that. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. It's furniture time, baby. Fun fact, this is where I would tag out somebody else to go do the furniture.
Bed, a nice sofa,
I'm not a furniture person.
Remember that every item you put in the room will more items. Lets you earn more money in the future.
Okay. So let's go ahead. I like how it has a to-do list on the right side. So let's go ahead and jump over to the bed. I'm thinking a little Elysium here. I think I'm going to keep the white kind of, that looks pretty white to me. I'm thinking I'm going to keep the white kind of, no. Am I crazy? That has a blue tint to it. All these have like kind of blue. Okay. What you Elysium? I want to do more of a white. Kind of keep that theme going. Okay, let's go ahead and do. Which one looks better? You know, we could. No, I'm not liking the blue, babe. The blue looks okay. Blue and orange go okay together. We're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do that. I think it's gonna be okay. Now we need a sofa. Okay, let's go ahead and select that. Now, I again want to keep this. Yeah. We could keep the blue. We could keep the blue thing going on here. Oh, I don't like how I did not put that. That is gonna haunt me for the rest of my days. Okay. That's a big sofa though. You know, that's a big sofa. They were to go with it though. They were to go. Did I not? Oh my gosh, this is not good. So how do I? Hold on. How do I? I need a select. Okay, that's easy. So we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna boom. That's much better. Am I OCD in this? It's just I feel like that's not straight. Is it me? Am I the weirdo? I feel. One thing for the developer to do would be to make this straight, because I may be the potato here, but I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna put that actually in the corner. Yeah, we're gonna put that in the corner. I know it's weird, but I'm a corner sleeper. Okay, and I want that a little bit closer. I'm sure it's hard for the developers to get that kind of like those static meshes to be as close as we possibly can. That's where I'd go with it. Not bad. Okay, we need some lights in here. We need a couple baths. Let's go ahead and let's rock the bath. Go ahead and rock that bath. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. Yeah, let's get that furniture going. Here we go. Oh, this is naughty. See, I could spend an abhorrent amount of time messing around with this. Yes, let's go ahead. Let's get a nice. How do you want to do this? I think we put this little guy over here. Keep that nice little white. Yeah. We got to go with the bathtub here in the corner here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Boom. And then they need a loo. I need a little loo. Okay, we're good with the bath there. Love that for us. And then let's knock out a wardrobe. We gotta have a wardrobe. I suppose. Ooh, nice. Keep that white going. But honestly, I'm gonna put one like right here. Yeah, let's do that. That looks nice. I like that. We need, you know, I don't want them to skimp out, right? They said like, oh, by the way, the more you have, the more money you'll make. So that's fair. I would love also developers, don't be afraid to put like an Unreal, you have your rotation tool, right? Maybe, possibly add something like that in to show a degrees offset, or where you're like, oh, I know if it's a whole number, I know it's actually going to be straight. Just something to think about. Could be. Or you could be like, that's a dumb idea. Get out of my face, Thor. Get out of my face. All right, what have we got here? Oh, baby. Now I need a plant. I need a plant, baby. Oh, we gotta have a little. What are we doing here? No. Maybe we'll just do a nice little one right here. Yeah, we'll do one right here, and then we'll do another one. We'll do another one. Oh, I want a big one. Let's do a big one. Why can't that? I want that. Hello? Nani? Little plant in the bathroom? That's a really big plant. I guess we'll just put it in the corner. Just put it in the corner. Okay. Now, we're looking for lights. We're looking for some lights. Look at that. Ooh, there we go. A little sparkle. We gotta have the, oh yeah. Gotta have that over there we go. And then we need a, oh baby, let's go. Let's go ahead and rotate this though. Yeah, okay. All right.
A great job.
Not bad.
We'll have to open room 202 next.
Oh.
For us to have a few rooms to give to customers.
I agree. I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree. Okay, there we go. Not bad. A little bit cleaner. I like that. A little bit of too much space right here. If I was gonna keep going, I'd get rid of that. You know what I mean? I'd get rid of that. Okay. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Not bad. I'd stay in here. I wouldn't charge very much money, but I'd stay in here. Let's grab our handy dandy. Let's get our handy dandy hammer out. I need, got another skill point. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to select this. This is going to improve what I was talking about here. Oh, wait. Look at that, everybody. They do have what I was talking about. Yes. Great job. Great job, developers. Great head space for that. All right. Let's go ahead and boom. I will, wait, repair. Okay. Then we need to, what do you want to do? Want to just break? Let's just break. Let's break first. Just go ahead and break. Then we can suck up. Then we do the suck. Oh man, this feels so much good. That feels good. That feels real good. This is the kind of stuff that hits that dopamine. It hits that dopamine, baby. You can't go wrong with a little bit of breakaronis. One of the reasons why I feel like Minecraft did so well. Yes. Okay. Also, I didn't know this is what they actually call this. Like parquet? Parfait? It's definitely not parfait, but you know what I mean. You definitely know what I mean. I always called it like, I don't know. The stuff. We call it just the stuff. No, the wood, I'm trying to think of it. We just actually moved, and so I should know this, but I don't. Go repair that. Yes. Repair that. Not bad. Oh, this just becomes therapeutic, right? It just becomes therapeutic at this point. Tear some of this wallpaper out. Yeah. Now, do I want to go with wallpaper? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the wallpaper, you know? Not a big fan of the wallpaper. I'd rather just have painted walls. Wallpaper, I feel like, should stay in the 80s, you know? Not necessarily anything wrong with wallpaper. It's not my thing. It's not my bag. You know? And then, like, mildew hits and it kind of, ugh. All right, we need to whip out the old vacuum. There we go. Ooh, I can't wait to get to the point where we can do, like, hired help. That'd be cool. No. Superman, no here. That's right. Okay. Oh, it just feels good. That just feels right. I can't tell you. Here we go. Let's go ahead and throw that. Oh, that's not where I threw that. That is at all. That is not what I threw that. Boom. I like to put a backstory to the nice little time of day. Thank you. I like that. Nice little dynamic. Okay, I like that. Well, it's pretty hard to do that. Good job. I wonder how I wonder what system they're using. Okay. Oh, we have to paint. Okay, and then place parquet. Okay, I think we're okay. Now I'm thinking to myself here. Let's do the parquet first. We don't do a carpet. We do tiled. What's with tiles here? We got. Okay. Kapuna. We're gonna do kapuna. We're gonna do a little bit of kapuna. That's exactly how you say That's how that is. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. If it was like, I'm in the South, if I'm in the Midwest, right? I want as much coldness as I can like get, right? I want to walk in because from a hot day and just also carpet. I have somebody who's just moved from carpet to Laminated flooring. Oh my God, Becky. Let me tell you right now. And I have 3 amazing cats, but they're also little buttheads. And I love my laminated flooring. That's the word I was looking for, by the way. Laminated flooring. Stop it. So I don't know. I would never do carpet for like, maybe in the den. Look at me. Look what I'm just saying now these days. I sound like a grand, like I would never talk like this as a kid. All right. We talking about, you know, what are you, we're getting older. We're getting older. I love how there's an audience for this too. But to be fair, again, I go back to The Sims and something very addicting about, you know, whether it's your Minecraft home, whether it's this. Oh, and it automatically scales it. You love to see that. You love to see that. Okay. What are we thinking? What are we thinking for the wallpaper? Say wallpaper. Put the yes, I will put those in the box. Okay, I'm liking that shyness. Okay. Okay, interesting. Hate this. Hate this. But you know, this might not look bad. This we'll see how this one goes. We'll see how. No, I hate that. I hate that. Nope, we're gonna sell that. We're gonna grab it. Can I? Oh no. Oh no. Paint. We need a white and green wouldn't be the worst. I'm thinking a Palma. Let's do a Palma. Let's do one of these. Bad. Okay. Can I please tell me I can paint this? Yes. Good. Okay. You know, this is the more fancier room. You know what I mean? This is where this little upscale, you know? You just won big at the casino next door, and you're like, honey, I'm gonna take care of us tonight. You know? This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like how I put that wallpaper down, and I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely no way. No way. Not now. Mr. Walk Down Me. Mr. Walk Down Me Walkway. Mr. Drinking Out of Cups. That is a millennial reference. I'm so sorry if you didn't get that. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay. So let's just chill. Just, you know, I play so much Marvel Rivals. I play so much shooter games. It's nice to just chill. You know, maybe it's my heart getting slower, or maybe I'm just getting older, but sometimes it's okay to just chill. And you don't have your community yelling at you, calling you bad at game. You know, there's got to be something for that. And I'm finding I'm finding that rainbow at the end of the pot of gold. You know what I mean? Right now. Here we go. Yes. I like it. Now, so to counter out this dark green, we're gonna wanna get a lot of light, like very bright lights in here and bright furniture. That's what I'm thinking. Could be me, could be you, but that's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead. Hey, go to the furniture. We need a bed, but the question is, where do we want the bed? I'm thinking back here. I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking, okay, no, I don't hate it. I don't hate this, but we gotta go fancy. I know we did that. Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking we go opulence. Here. Yes. Okay. Now we need a sofa. We can do sofa here. Ooh, no, yeah. I'm thinking of Majesty, but gray goes well too, though. An Odyssey. Okay. I wish it was 18 bucks for a sofa. What developers? What are you thinking? Can I close this door and then do the sofa? Okay. I'm sure it's very hard to like get this just right with this. Come on. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, maybe I do that. Okay, I'm gonna put that here. Yeah, got a sofa. We need to make it. This could be a fancy bath though. This is, yeah. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this one right. We need a good. Yeah, we're gonna do one of these in here. Yes. That's what we want. We gotta have one of these right here. Yeah, we're gonna boom, and then we're gonna do Boom. Okay. Okay. I like it. Gotta have the John St. John. Blow it out your thing. Not appropriate on this in this channel. Okay, we're gonna have a. Now the problem is though, is that I have kind of goofed a little bit here. Oh, that. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That is too fancy for me. So we're gonna have this. Man, can I fit the bathtub there? I can't. I can't fit the bathtub there. So we gotta go with something like this though. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think anybody wants that. This is okay. You know, I can't be blamed for this. Yeah. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. Yeah, okay. Wait, we can't let a little bit of paper. Yeah. Here's your uncle. Yeah. Okay. All right. Wardrobe. Don't mind if I do. We're gonna do a nice little one of these. We got to do a big one. A big boy. Okay. Okay. I guess we are required to have plants, so we plant it. We shall. Okay. Maybe we can put this. Nope, we can't do that. Can we do it on top of here? No. Okay, we're gonna do a Leloy. Okay, one there. Then we'll have another one. We gotta have one. Let's do one in the corner here. No corner. No corner plants. No corner plants. Okay, we'll just kind of frame it. We'll frame it. That's not bad. And then we need some lights, baby. Okay, we gotta hold on. I want to see if there's any decorations. Ooh, is that a teller? I'm assuming this is a. Oh, this is. We can't have. Okay, we're gonna put that there. And what is this? Oh, okay. Let's get some lights going on here. And I also want a coffee table. Don't mind if I do here. We gotta have a coffee table in front of the. Oh, we're not savages. Come on. Boom. Then let's do one of these here. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Then let's do we need some lights, right? We need some lights. Okay. Yeah, let's do one of these. Gotta put a little bit of light. Yeah. What is this? What is it? Oh yeah. We're gonna do one. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Is somebody stealing my money? To get in the car, chase the thief, and get your money back. What is happening right now?
You've been robbed. Get in the car and chase the thief. Save our money.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay. Oh God. Turn the lights on. We're not savages. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay. I like how we just. Oh my gosh. What is this? Can I go through the? Oh, I can't. Oh Lord. Oh yeah. What do I do? Oh.
This guy can't steal our money from us. I have a surprise for you for catching the thief. I left a letter in the warehouse.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I have a dead man in the back of my car. I no longer have a dead man in the back of my. This is just what is. Oh, sorry, Karen. Okay, this is. Holy Moses. Okay, everybody. Okay. All right. Is this a jail? Go to the safe located. Look. I am bamboozled. Oh think the safe would be like behind the room, like in a room somewhere. Oh, there it is. Go to where the safe's. Go open the safe. Read letter, tablet, mystery. Oh, okay. First of all, we gotta get some more stuff. Here we go. Boom. Upgrade. Ooh. Letter. Go to the warehouse and find a letter. Okay. Gotta go to the warehouse. Now, where's the warehouse? Go to the where the safe. Where would the warehouse be? This is the plot thickens. Go to the warehouse. Does it only show up? This is fantastic. What I thought was a. So I was over here though. Maybe the warehouse is back over here. Find a letter. This is looking very warehouse-y. Or, yeah, I'd say that's very warehouse-y. Okay. No, that's more like, a, This is fantastic. That's a train. It's not a warehouse, that's a. I just want to explore now. Oh gosh. Oh. Now I just want to explore. And those cars are just, we need to get rid of those cars. Put that on my to-do list. Okay. That's the gym. Oh, baby, a little bit of the pump. Nice, good. That's the market. Okay. Can we just talk about how awesome it is to have like a, gosh, the developers put so much like thought and effort into just side random things, and I love that. Great job team, great job. Okay, I think the mystery of, oh, let me just hit that real fast. The mystery shall have to wait until next time on Sunset Motel. Oh yeah. All right, there, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Let me head back. Let me head back to hit resume here. This is it. This is Sunset Motel. So I am so excited to jump in more and just kind of get that dopamine rush of both fixing my motel and finding out to have that weird shenanigans of just a person stealing money and just hunting him down. What a twist. And that's the kind of stuff that kind of keeps me a player hooked, right? Because yes, I like decorating. Yes, I like it's such a dopamine rush of like fixing a place up, but it's such a kookiness, right? And it's just what is around the river bend. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Sunset Motel. I highly encourage you to take a look if this is kind of your bag. You could do worse. It comes out April 18th. It's been a privilege and pleasure being able to check into it. As always, this show is brought to you by Antonline. More about them in a second. And I'll see you guys next week for the Antonline Indie Spotlight of the Week. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, this show is brought to you by Antonline. Big shout out to Antonline for letting me do what I do for them and with the Indie Spotlight of the Week. But if you're new here and you don't know really what Antonline is all about, it is the one-stop shop place for all things tech. Listen, if you're like me who likes to shop on a budget and like kind of look ahead, Antonline is the one place where I go every single time, whether it's the deal of the day that always has hot deals on the type of things that you want as a tech enthusiast, whether it's controllers, video games, whether it's PCs, PC parts. And for right now, I'm actually in the market right now for a new laptop, and I've been eyeballing the RTX 50 series laptops, and guess what? Antonline has your back. So please, you owe yourself, do yourself a favor, head on over to Antonline when you're looking to pick up the new tech, and you will not be sorry that you did. Tell them I sent you, because they're great people and they get to pass on the great love over to you. So hey, everybody, we'll be back next week with Antonline's Indie Spotlight of the Week. And until next time, take care, everybody.